Good morning, everyone. This is your host, Nicole Weaver, and this is the Black by Reality Podcast, a place for Black by baddies and those who love us. I am going through Big Brother. Last season, I covered it in depth for Showbiz Cheat Sheet. I'm no longer there anymore, and I hope to write about the show this season. But for now, I will be covering it on this podcast throughout the season, just giving any information or reactions that I can. And I am so excited about Big Brother 25. I love the comic situation that we got going on with the house. And now we finally have our cast that we can picture going into that house, talking to Julie, giving her all of the compliments before voting. So yeah, if you want to follow along, I am going down the list. I think they gave it to me alphabetical by first name. So the first person we have is America Lopez, 27. Her hometown is Edinburgh, Texas. So she's really a Southern gal, but she's living in Brooklyn and works as a medical receptionist. I tried to look up her socials, could not find her. I'm surprised she's not like she didn't pop up immediately as like some kind of beauty queen, because her face kind of gives that. But yeah, seems like a nice lady. That's all I really gotta say. Don't have much more information on her. We now have Blue Kim. Love the hair, love the black and blonde. So unique with the pattern throughout. She's 25. Her hometown is Riverside, California, but she's currently living in New York. The occupation listed is a brand strategist. Now, I was able to find Blue. She goes by Blue Beach Kim on Insta, and she has Korean restaurant in her bio, so maybe that's the brand that she is the strategist for. And she has an alter ego called Spicy Kimchi Diva. I also was able to find her LinkedIn, and she has no, I wasn't able to find her LinkedIn. She has a post on her Instagram celebrating getting her bachelor's in strategic and corporate communication with a minor in entrepreneurship. So I'm sure some of those skills can definitely transfer over into the Big Brother house, being strategic, obviously having to win people over. With a specific brand, and I feel like she definitely is all about having a specific brand down to having an alter ego, so should be interesting. The next person we have is Bowie Jane, 45, from Melbourne, Australia. And her current city, or Bowie's current city, is Los Angeles, California. So Bowie looks like one of the bolder Big Brother characters. I'm excited to have like just an Aussie accent hearing that for however long this season. Bowie's gay, not surprising at all when you look at Bowie. And part of Bowie's job is interviewing other music artists. So working hard on radio and or podcasts. I like that. I also saw Bowie really talking to other queer femme artists. So someone to look out for sure. Now we have Cameron Hardin. Cameron is 34, hometown Eastman, Georgia. So we got a southern boy. Occupation stay at home dad. I wasn't able to find anything on social media for him either. A little bit of Christian with the big curly hair. He's very much giving Stephen Hyde from that 70s show to me. Yeah, it's interesting that he's a stay-at-home dad. I'm really excited to see, yeah, what from that can transfer into the Big Brother house. hopefully he's just good with other people. He might miss his kids. That's all I got for Cameron. Now, Corey Wortenberger is basically a child. He is age 21. His hometown is Weston, Florida, an occupation college student. I was able to find Corey's Facebook, and unsurprisingly, it's just like family photos. And the family photos is him being a literal child. So we don't have much on Corey. I don't know what he's studying. I can see him being taken under the wing of like the bigger personalities or like the more mature people in the house. And as long as he doesn't rattle too many feathers, maybe he could be basically a floater. He also has that look of like someone might want to take him under their wing. So that might work for him, but I don't know. Very interesting. On the opposite end, we have Felicia Cannon, 63 years old, hometown Tacoma, Washington. Current city is Kennesaw, Georgia. Occupation real estate agent. Now I'm loving what Felicia is bringing in the photo. I'm loving the pink hoodie with the matching lipstick. I'm loving the bald head. I'm loving everything. I was able to find Felicia's LinkedIn, and her bio says customer service is the core of our business. Help us help you. Do you contact Team Cannon? And I was able to find a real estate agency's website, and she also has Team Cannon all over there. So I can see hashtag Team Cannon going all season. I can see her, yeah, kind of getting to know the other house guests, trying to figure out what they need or what they want, and like serving that back, and her making it pretty far. Now, she also worked as a security police officer 5.5 years and in the Air Force. So, yeah, we got some strong skill set that is also part of the whole social experiment going on here. And she also worked in general services administration. It's amazing that she comes up after Corey, who is just still a college student. That's why this show is so wild. Next, now Haitham Goyli is 45, hometown Minneapolis, Minnesota. Current city is Seattle, Washington, and he's a geriatric physician. Now, he's pretty impressive. He's impressive. He has an NYT profile called Small Number of COVID Patients Develop Severe Psychotic Symptoms from December 2020. So truly at the beginning of the pandemic. And he is talking about his experience meeting with patients he's known for years and them just acting kind of strangely mentally. And that's when we were starting to learn about that. So yeah, he was big part of that fight. It looks like he also has been active on social media. He actually has a YouTube account by his name with 39 subscribers. He talks about health, obviously. Talked a little bit about COVID. Did things about stress and social distancing. So yeah, it should be very interesting to see. I mean, I kind of hope he gets along with Felicia. Like, I would love the older house guests kind of grouping together, but then again, I feel like that makes them a target. So I'm so torn on what their strategy should be. Next is Easy Glacier, age 32, hometown is New York, and is a professional flutist. I am loving Izzy's whole vibe. Izzy is very impressive. So they have a website, or sorry, I don't know Isabelle's pronouns, so I'm just going to be really relying on Isabelle's name. So Isabelle regularly performs with San Francisco-based conductorless orchestra One Found Sound, as well as New York-based Thalia Ensemble. You can also watch a little bit of Isabelle's work on YouTube, there's a video called "In Wild Up Tiny Desk Concert," and Isabelle also has a YouTube account with Isabelle's Flemming. So very cool. Next, we got Jag Baines is 25, Omak, Washington, occupation truck company owner. Love it. Found Jag's LinkedIn. Looks like White Falcon Transport is listed underneath Jag's name as the founder. The about says, an avid learner who loves to travel, partake in outdoor activities, and find adventures along the way. I've experience in consulting, nonprofit work, insurance industry, marketing research, and operation management at local firms. So, yeah. I'm seeing strategy and business and HR consultant underneath his profile. So again, someone who's pretty good working with other people, hopefully, could be used very well in the Big Brother house. So keeping an eye on him. Jared Fields is age 25, hometown is Norwalk, Connecticut, and works as an exterminator. So it seems like another young one. I think I found Jared's profile playing basketball and football, and he graduated in 2016. And was varsity. This is definitely him. This is definitely him. Okay, so he has an athletic background. Probably going to be in the running for one of the comp beasts, since that's the case. Apparently he's 5'8". Well, he was 5'8". Who knows how tall he is now. So that could be on his side. All right, keeping an eye on you, Jared. Next, oh my God, Kristen Elwin. So gorgeous. My jaw dropped the first time I saw her picture. She's 25. Her hometown is Orlando, Florida, via Dominica, and then her current city is Houston, Texas. Occupation is molecular biologist. I mean, the molecular biologist gives me Tiffany vibes. I can only hope. But you know, Southern girl, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Kristen, I wasn't able to find her on socials, so we're just gonna have to wait and see to learn more about her. Now, Luke Valentine's coming in strong with this raised eyebrow, strong jawline, strong choice in the button down. That's really all I can say. He's 30 years old. His hometown is Weston, Florida, current city Coral Springs, Florida, and his occupation is illustrator. Now, unfortunately for Luke, he has some SEO problems, because when I tried to look him up, I kept getting some like character rather than him. So, and him being an illustrator does not help with that. So I'm going to wait and see. There's some assumptions I could probably make from the picture. And they probably do cast him for a very specific type, but maybe he's not that type. Illustrator is like kind of interesting, honestly. It's kind of nerdy. And he doesn't necessarily look nerdy. So we'll just see. Now, Matt Klotz is so interesting. Matt Klotz, age 27. His hometown is Cameron Park, California. So a California guy. Makes sense. I mean, look at the tan. Look at the hair. But his current city is Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And he's been there for a minute. Occupation, Deaflympics gold medalist. So Matt's so interesting. He is deaf. He started swimming and swam for LSU. And he can hear with a hearing aid. So yeah, he talked a little in an interview about his journey to basically accept himself, um, and yeah, basically coming out on the other end with a whole bunch of medals for swimming. So good on you, Matt. Can't wait to see what else you'll do. We have Nicole Hayes, age 30, hometown St. Louis, and current city Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Occupation political consultant. Now, Nicole is impressive. I found her LinkedIn and it read experience policy and communications professional with a passion for education, equity, and digital storytelling. I mean, can you say good social game? Like, how many ways to say it? It's all here. She works in the National PTA and she used to work in the US House of Representatives. So I wouldn't mess with her. I wouldn't mess with her. It's giving at least making to jury for sure. I don't know though. Like, powerhouses. We have some powerhouses and then we have some wild choices in this. And it's going to be very interesting how they all mesh up. One of the wild choices is Red Utley, age 37, hometown Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and occupation sales. Looking into Red, I found that he's a moonshiner and he was part of giving a tour for a moonshine museum in Gatlinburg. So we're gonna get some jokes and some wackiness. I can see the producers having fun with Red in that diary room and just so many puns. Maybe like Jasmine-esque puns last season. We're gonna get more of that, so buckle in. And last but not least, we have Riley Smedley, age 24, hometown Portland, and currency Nashville, Tennessee, and her occupation is a bartender. Now, Riley's very interesting because Riley has socials, has a certain amount of followers, and has either like deleted all but 2 TikToks on TikTok, or she just always had just 2 TikToks on there, and then her Instagram's private. One thing to note though is that in the bio it says that she is a mother of 2. So yeah, that is our Big Brother cast. There are definitely some people who I am excited about. Definitely curious about others. If I had to pick, I mean, I'm really rooting for Kristen. I'm really rooting for Felicia. Like, it's giving. Who I think is going to be the most entertaining? I mean, I think Red's going to be a huge personality. I think Bowie is going to also be a huge personality. Yeah, and I'm excited for Blue. I want Blue. Blue's already big on social media. I hope she only is able to grow that and like hopefully come with a unique personality herself on the show. Cause like I'm cool with hiring or casting some social media peeps if they can, really bring it. But yeah, that is our cast. I'm excited for Wednesday for this whole season to start. I don't know if there's anything else I'm gonna put out before then, but please like, comment, subscribe wherever you're listening. This is gonna be available on YouTube, so I can include the cast pictures, and then on where you find your podcast, the Black by Reality podcast. So hope this was entertaining, little quick reaction. But yeah, I'm just so excited, basically, and I hope you guys will follow along with me. Hopefully I get cast interviews. It's still Still unclear on where I'll be in that whole mix, but if I don't, I will at least be, commenting on the season. And I hope you hang out with me if that's the case. Anyway, let me know who are your favorites or who you're most curious about in the comments. Bye.